Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. We are here with Patty Starr, and she's the owner of Ghost Walk of Lexington. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you.
excited to have you. Now, tell us about the ghost walks that you do right here in Lexington.
Well, the Lexington Ghost Walk, the one I'm doing here in Lexington, is fairly new. I just started it in June. And I'm pretty excited because we're already getting some pretty good results. See, my ghost walks are a little bit different. They're kind of like a ghost hunt walk. I bring equipment and we do recordings, and so we're already getting some pretty good evidence as we do the walk.
Ooh,
people are loving
right.
that, and they can bring their cameras and their recorders, and they get things too. And one guy was videoing us, and a shadow walked in front of him, and he just about freaked out.
I love it.
Patty, you're making me get a little nervous. So you're going all around Lexington, and we've got some of this equipment in front of us.
Yes.
And you actually have the equipment. Do the people doing the walk get to use any of the equipment?
Sometimes I'll have another person carry one of my meters in case one goes off, then the other one might go off. And I even do things like I'll say, "Sweet Spirit, can you make that meter go off?" And at that moment, that other meter will go off. And so that's always impressionable because there's no way I can control that. You know? So it really looks like and feels like too that they're coming through and they're communicating with us. And I'll also ask them to beep out how many are with us. And they'll beep out really slow, and we count it, and sometimes there's 6, sometimes there's 13. It just doesn't, it's not always the same, so it's really fun.
I don't know how I would feel about that. I really don't.
Have you done it here in the station?
No, I've never done
I
that.
know we've got ghosts.
I mean, there are definitely some ghosts
yes.
in here. I know that.
I have felt that on other occasions when I've come in.
Right.
And I have felt that. But I do have a recorder, and I bet I could get some voices in here. They'll come
I love
through.
it. We got to film it. Okay, now tell us some of the areas in Lexington. You said you do the ghost walk.
Yeah.
What are some of the locales that you go to?
Well, the first place we start at is the Carnegie Center, and it's really rich in history. And I do the history as well because the history is important
Yes,
when
it's
you're
very
doing
important.
ghost walks. And then we go from there over to the Bodley Bullock House, and then we go right across the street over to the John Hunt Morgan.
Nice.
Then we go down a ways, and I do talk about 3 little houses that a lot of people don't know about called the Three Sisters houses.
Well, that just sounds scary right
yes,
there.
Exactly.
Okay, and then we go on to the old Morrison building. That's where we ended, and I tell stories of the curse and stories of the murder that took place there.
Yeah.
And so it's really, it's like I saved the best for last.
Oh.
You know, with your energy, I can already just imagine that these ghost walks are a blast because you're just so energetic.
Well, thank you.
One thing I wanted to ask is, do you do other events in Lexington with your ghost hunting?
Sometimes I'm asked to do a weekend event. Sometimes I'm asked to do like dinners, things of that nature. And then I do events outside. I have a ghost walk in Bardstown, and I've done that for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And we tend to get, and because I've done it so long, I have lots of evidence, and we tend to get, oh no.
Sorry,
It's rotten.
we had some. I thought it was a ghost, Lisa.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh.
You know, but that's the thing. People want that thrill.
They do.
They want to have that fun. We're all kind of, hoping that we do see that shadow.
That's
Or
right.
hear that voice.
Right.
Yes. The
Oh, my
voices are
goodness.
good.
So you have the equipment, and you're actually monitoring. What is some of the equipment, real
Yeah.
quick? What are you looking for? What does it monitor, I guess?
Okay, and this is called an electromagnetic field, EMF meter.
Okay.
Right.
And everything in the universe, even inanimate objects, has a field around it, an energy field.
Okay.
Some of us can see that field. We call it an aura. Basically, that's the same. Well, in the ghost hunting world, we feel that these ghosts, these spirits, they can take their energy and interrupt the energy of the electromagnetic field. And that's when the meter goes off.
Okay.
And so then I can say, oh, my goodness, maybe this is a ghost.
Right.
And then I can say, may I speak with you? Will you beep for yes, do nothing for no? And it'll go beep,
And
beep.
so you get some feedback.
So
Now, what
it-
is this device?
It's the same thing. This one is a Pro. Now this one, it operates basically the same. It just gives me different modes so I can show different methods
Gotcha.
of getting a yes and no answer.
Well,
and then,
we definitely want to do this.
Yeah,
We have
I
been-
can't wait. We need to take the cameras out and do a real ghost hunt.
Seriously.
I bet during
we're gonna send
October
Troy
you
in
get
there
pretty
too.
busy.
I do.
All right. Well, thank you
Yes.
so much for
Thank
joining us and
you.
being on the show.
And we're going to talk about the Ghost Brothers are going to be coming to Lexington.
Awesome.
They are the ghosts from Destination America.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now,
Wonderful.
if you want to check this out, every Friday night from 8 to 9:30, you can meet at the Carnegie Hall. $15 entry, and kids under 6 are free.
Yes.
So this is a great experience for the whole family. Come out, check this out with Miss Patty Starr, and I think you're going to have a ball.
I do
Thank you,
too.
Patty.
I
Well,
do too.
stay
Thank
tuned.
you.